Hey everybody, welcome back to Montreal Connected. Now, Peyton Manning is on the verge of breaking the NFL record for most career passing touchdowns. We'll look at Peyton's place in history. Here's Stephen Brunt joining us now from our Sportsnet studios in Toronto. Now, Stephen, Manning owns almost all of the passing records, and yet he never seems to be in the conversation for best quarterback of all time. What gives?
Well, I think there's a bunch of things. And he is sort of in that conversation, although people keep trying to come up with reasons why he isn't, or he shouldn't be. It's, most recently Tony Dungy, who coached him and who said this week that he doesn't think that Peyton Manning has had as good a career as Tom Brady, because Brady's won 3 Super Bowls and Manning's only won 1. Now, championships are a team accomplishment. You can't hang all of that on a quarterback. Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl, and people put him in the pantheon. But I think there are a couple of things Manning has going against him in certain ways, and one is just the expectations from day one. Comes from a famous family. His dad was an NFL quarterback. He was drafted first overall. It was no surprise that he would be a great quarterback. We the fans tend to like those underdog stories. Tom Brady was a 6th-round draft pick. No one thought he was going to be the greatest quarterback of his era. Joe Montana was a kind of an overlooked guy and then had a great career with the San Francisco 49ers, is on top of a lot of people's lists. They're underdogs. They're unlikely. Peyton Manning is kind of the opposite of that, and I think because of that, there's been a bit of a tendency to chip away at him, to pull him down a little bit and say he's not everything he's cracked up to be. Even though he's got a ton of MVPs, he's going to rewrite the record book, and he's got at least 1 Super Bowl.
Another thing Manning has going against him is his age, yet, he continues to dominate the sport even at 38 years old. How does he still keep bringing it to the table?
Well, he had that neck injury a few years ago, which we thought was going to, might have ended his career. But other than that, he has stayed relatively healthy. He still has a great quick release as a passer. He can get rid of the ball faster and more accurately than still guys who are 15 years younger than he is. He has great vision. He's never been quick on his feet. He's never been mobile, but he has great vision, makes very good decisions. So, a lot of it's between the ears, but he also has that great skill as a passer and the ability to get rid of the ball, to know where he wants to put the ball, and then to get rid of it before the pass rush gets him.
With the new quarterbacks expected to run more than ever, do you think anyone will touch Manning's records in terms of passing?
I guess, there's a couple of things would have to happen. One is durability. You'd have to last, and it's pretty hard to last as a quarterback physically in that league. But, offenses, it is more of a passing league, the NFL, than it has ever been. Offenses are more wide open than they've ever been. So they have more, the guys coming in now, the Russell Wilsons, in theory, have a chance just because it's a different game than it was 30 years ago when, it was run, and then throw a pass if you had to. But that said, it's hard to imagine anybody being in a position to play long enough with good enough teams, because that's part of it as well, to come close to the numbers that Manning has accumulated. Very, very unlikely, I'd say.
Definitely one of the greats. Stephen, thank you so much for your insight on this. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Walter.